I have a song that I've just dropped. I'm going to put a link in the bio. It's called Temple. I made a song with my friend Jesus Reigns. The link will be in the description. But yeah, God bless. You know, we see in John 3:30, John the Baptist said, "He must increase, but I must increase." You know, John was a very popular man. He was a big man. People thought he was a prophet. You know, he was baptizing people. But there was a time, and that time, someone bigger than him came. You're wondering, who was it? Well, we read in the study Bible, it says, John the Baptist insisted that Jesus Christ had to increase in popularity and that he, John, had to decrease. Why? Because John explained that Jesus had to increase because of his divine origin, teaching, authority. Even though John encouraged his disciples to follow Jesus, there were still some found many years later in Ephesus. You know, Jesus Christ is not just a human. He is God in the flesh. In other words, he's God with skin, as I've had people say it. We need to humble ourselves because we are not on his level. He has no room for sin. He is the most holy of holies. He's the King of kings. And when we put ourselves near him, or where we think our preaching or our teaching is near his level, John the Baptist himself says, "I must decrease." Who am I? A sinner, putting on par myself or exalting myself to this standard that I can't even reach. You know, sometimes we go higher and higher. We don't even realize, and then we just fall short to sin every single time. You know, I tried to beat many addictions with lust, swearing. I try to do all these by myself, thinking my effort is all I need. And I made myself my own God. I'm like, I can do this. Believe in yourself. And all these worldly sayings. But what we need to remember is that this divine man, this divine being has came into human for us to realize you don't need to do it anymore by yourself. You don't need to put faith in yourself because you lose every single time. But put victory in the one who's won. Yeah, the one. Okay, that makes sense. The one who's got victory on the cross. The one who lived a perfect life. The one who himself says he's the way and the truth and the life. You have to put your faith in him because he never lost. He never sinned. He knows how to defeat these things because he defeated Satan himself in the flesh. So, we cannot do it ourselves. We need God. We need Jesus Christ in our lives because there's so many battles that we are not ready for and that we have lost time and time and time again. But Jesus breaks those chains. He breaks that bondage, that yoke out of you. And Matthew 11:28, he gives you rest. Let Jesus give you that yoke, he says. For the yoke I give is light, as he says in Matthew 11. So let's humble ourselves. Let's exalt the name of Jesus Christ. Because he's the only one full of worship. He's the only one we should be giving our time to every single day, no matter how long it is. Jesus Christ has done it all. He's paid the price for our sin. He rose from the dead. Why on earth are you trusting yourself? It doesn't work. I've tried it. I've tried all these things. And I fail every time. I come short. But Jesus never came short. He delivered every single time in his teachings on the cross. He's still delivering now. Many people are being saved in every second of this day. Don't miss out on the life that Jesus wants to give. Humble yourself. Know that you can't do it. Just admit, I am struggling. I need help. And that's the washing machine if you can hear it. But I'm struggling. I can't do it on my own. I need help. I need someone who can relate to me in every situation. And that's why Jesus is so amazing, because he knows what it's like to be depressed. He knows what it's like to lose a loved one. He knows what it's like to have panic attacks. He knows what it's like to be poor. He knows what it's like to work hard every single day. He knows what it's like to be, he knows what it's like for everyone in the whole region to call him crazy. He knows what it's like to be alone and lonely. because we have a God who's been through it all. We have a God who's put on our shoes and walked the earth, that's walked through the pain, the joy. He knows how to eat broiled fish. This is a God that has seen it all. He can relate to you in all areas of life. Trust Jesus Christ. He knows what it's like to be in pain. That's the God we serve. He knows it all. Never doubt him. Admit that you need help, and Jesus will be there for you. I hope this video made sense. God bless you all.